Tropical storm Fiona has battered eastern Canada, leaving devastation in its wake. Houses were washed into the sea, and hundreds of thousands of people are left without power as winds up to 100 miles per hour bring down power lines. Emergency teams are already working to clear the roads of the huge amount of debris and fallen trees left in its wake. 2 women were reportedly swept into the ocean in Newfoundland. Port aux Basques on the southwest tip of Newfoundland bore the brunt of the storm. The mayor declared a state of emergency and evacuated parts of the town that were flooded. Prime Minister Trudeau has pledged federal help to affected communities.
As we see the images of houses falling into the sea, of waves destroying property and buildings, our first thought needs to be for people, to make sure that people are staying safe. Buildings and even communities can be rebuilt, but we have to make sure that we're keeping everyone safe.
Storm Fiona has already swept through parts of the Caribbean, knocking out the power across virtually all of Puerto Rico. But this storm surge was not expected in Canada.
According to the conversations that we've had around with folks who've been in this community for a long time, most of them, all of their lives, between 70 and 80 years, a lot of them, they have never seen anything like this before. The wind is not a big issue here. It's always, during the winter months particularly, we have 80 to 120 to 140 winds, but we don't have our storm surges.
Storm Fiona is now losing steam and has been downgraded to a post-tropical cyclone. But as Prime Minister Trudeau admits, infrastructure will need to be rebuilt to withstand ever more frequent extreme weather, as we see these maybe once-in-a-century storms start to hit every few years. Liana Hosea, BBC News.